Hello everyone, myself Venki Udvani and you're watching our YouTube channel Law Putra. So today we are going to discuss about the rights of illegitimate child according to Hindu law and I will try my best to cover all the rights of illegitimate child in just few minutes. Okay, so before we are going to discuss about the rights of illegitimate child, it is important for us to know the conditions in which the child is declared as illegitimate. Okay, there are some essentials of Hindu marriage which are stated in section 5 of Hindu Marriage Act. If these essentials are not fulfilled during the Hindu marriage time, then the marriage is declared as void or voidable, and the children who are born out of such void or voidable marriage are declared as illegitimate children. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about the rights of these illegitimate children. Okay, the first right of illegitimate child I have discussed is according to Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act. According to section 20 subclause 1 of Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act, Hindu is bound during his lifetime to maintain his or her illegitimate child until he or she attains the age of majority or has ceased to be Hindu. And there is one more condition, that it is if the illegitimate child belongs to the deceased parents, then the heirs of that deceased person, they are liable to maintain that illegitimate son in case son if until he attains the age of majority, and in case of daughter until she remains unmarried. Now the second right of illegitimate child is according to Hindu Minority and Guardianship Act 1956. So according to section 6 subclause B of Hindu Minority and Guardianship Act 1956, mother is the natural guardian of illegitimate child, and after mother the father is the natural guardian. Okay, and in the case of a married girl, husband is the natural guardian. Now the third right of illegitimate child is in case of inheritance. Okay, illegitimate child can inherit the property of his or her mother or his or her illegitimate brother or sister, as the case may be, and mother can also inherit the property of illegitimate child, but father has no right to do so. Now the fourth right of illegitimate child is according to Hindu joint family partition or property. Okay, so unlike a legitimate son, an illegitimate son does not acquire any interest in the ancestral property in the hands of his father, nor does he can be a co-partner in a joint Hindu family. He is not entitled to enforce partition against the family. The father, if he wants to, in his lifetime, give him a share of his property, which may be a share equal to that of a legitimate son. This is a condition before the amendment of 1976 was made. After the amendment of 1976 made in section 16 of Hindu Succession Act, in a case Paryankan Diyal Kalyani Amma and others versus K Devi, it is stated here that the illegitimate children would have a right to whatever becomes the property of their parents, whether self-acquired or ancestral. The bench said. There is a latest case of latest judgment by a Supreme Court in case named Ravana Saidappa and Mallikarjun. It was held in that case that child born in illegitimate relationship or a void marriage is innocent and is entitled to all rights of property to which his parents are entitled, whether ancestral property or a self-acquired property. Okay, so these are some rights of legitimate children, and I hope that you all understand these rights, and thank you so much.